Hello everybody, you're here with Claro Beauty and I'm a little nervous and excited because I am doing the Eyeshadow Palette Tag Part 2 thanks to Samantha March and Ali Glines. You know I'm terrible with names, that's why I have to look it up because I don't want to mess them up. Now, this is my attempt, now that I've been 3 months in YouTube, my attempt to be part of the YouTube beauty community. So, of course, I have watched these ladies forever. It's been years, and I've learned a lot from them. And so obviously for me, it's like, oh yeah, I know them. But of course, it's my attempt. I'm a newbie to come in here. And so when they said it was open to everybody, of course, I couldn't stop and jump at the opportunity to join them. And so the Eyeshadow Palette Tag Part 2, here are the answer to the questions. I saw the one they did previously. I don't remember how long ago. And so they just came up with this in part 2. And of course, I see all my favorites jumping in and joining. So here I am, right? So the whole way this works is, I guess they propose 11 questions or wondering what palettes, according to, I'll read what it is, and then you give your choice. So let's begin. The first one, of course I have them here because I need to read them. The first one is, what is your eyeshadow palette is the all-time favorite? And so with that, I chose, and excuse if you hear the sound, they're doing some construction in my ceiling or my back, well, more like painting. And so we're gonna dance with that music because I wish I can put some background music, but I can't. So just FYI. And so, I mean, why would that stop us filming, right? Oh, and by the way, if you want to see what I am wearing, it is the Pat McGrath new Bridgerton, and you can check out my video. I'll link it down below. So my all-time favorite is Charlotte Tilbury, Exaggerated Eyes. I love this quad because it has a neutral, it has a very brightening, it has a pop of color, but nothing so much sparkly like this. It's more subtle. And then it has a little gold. So I can really do a very fast and easy and neutral, or a little more, bigger for a more formal. So I think, and when I travel, I usually always take this, even if I take something else. But this is, to me, one that I keep going for. And it's called Exaggerated Eyes because it's supposed to open and brightening your eyes, and I believe it does that. So still one of my favorites. And if you say, oh, real quick, that this is the one probably I will go and immediately grab. All right, the second one is new favorite. And so my new favorite is, of course, Westman Atelier. If you've been with me, you know that I've been swearing by this brand. There it goes. Let's pretend it's a little drum in the background. I hope it doesn't sound too loud on your side. So Westman Atelier, this is the morning Les Jours trio. This is the first one she came out. Well, she came out with the day and the night Les Noirs at the same time. There are 2 trios with 3 single shades. And so this one I still love. Of course, the most love is the Tabac. And now she sells this individually, so I really recommend it. But it is a learning curve to use Westman Atelier, all her products, I think. But once you get it, I think you learn to love it. More for casual everyday, which is more of my, use for makeup. So I'm really loving it. Yeah, perhaps the other 2 I don't use that much, or if I have time to do a full look. But this Tabac I really search for, and this is my new favorite. All right, the third one is Keep for the Memories. Now, I brought out a very old, very old eyeshadow. And the reason I brought it was maybe it's time to declutter it. It's old, but hey, the whole thing is keep for the memories, right? So this is Smashbox. And you see, I hit pan on that one, which is very rare. Well, in my old days, I used to, because I didn't buy much makeup, just what I needed. And the more could be in one item, you know, to use everywhere, the better, because I was very practical, small, you know, one little bag. I was very busy. So this one was one of those favorites of mine. I don't think this is even anywhere near, but even then, look, there's some shimmer. So I was already looking for that fun for night, but this one was a very easy crease. This, of course, brightening, and then you had the dark if you wanted to smoke it out, or if you, I mean, I don't understand why don't they do a palette like this nowadays, because look, and it had the lilac and the metallic, but then it had the mattes and a little brightening. I mean, this one was a great palette. And the reason why is for the memories is because I had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun with this palette during the day, work, a night. I mean, this one was just a great one. So yeah, why don't they make something like this nowadays? So I guess for those YouTubers that are more advanced, and this is of course with Samantha and Ali, of course, my names. I just said them. Why can't they stay here? Maybe you guys are looking for doing some collabs, or, you know, because you know the important people of makeup, and you're looking for ideas. Well, here's one. I don't know, but here it is. All right, so we've done this. I had them in order, and now I think I'm not bringing them in order as usual, and now it's like, what happened to my order? All right, let's keep going. So number 4 is an eyeshadow that is underrated. So I have 2 for that. And I have mentioned one in my video on my channel. So one is the Clé de Peau. This one was a limited edition, but I believe the Clé de Peau shades are not spoken enough. But this is a 321 magnificent Plumage. Of course, I love the little case. However, this shades, and you can still get it in some places, and look at the leaf there, but these shades really surprised me, because I am not a blue kind of girl, even though today I'm sort of wearing, but I am a lilac. But this is very matte. This one have shimmer, but not like this, very understated. This one does brightening. If you see, there's a theme about why I love the quads I do. The brightening, the opening, and the shimmer, but understated, softly. But what I like about these 2 shades, even though they look very colorful, there is when you apply it, they're barely there, but they give that hint of the blue or the purple, so you don't really see that, oh, she's wearing a lilac eyeshadow or a blue eyeshadow, but it does something for my eye color, because it's blue and it goes with lilac and blue. And then this one is dark, and it has a payoff versus this 2, where you can really line up or shade up the outer corner or whatever. So I don't hear a lot of people talking about this. That's why I call it underrated. And in that note, just as a honoring mention, I also believe the Chantecaille duos, which I'm going to be doing a video soon on them. I love these little babies, and there's all different shades, and these are so easy. The only problem is they don't necessarily close well. A lot of the cases, I have some that they don't close well, and the other thing is only 2 shades, very big, and they will last you forever. So probably when you want to travel, you want more variety. That's why we take the quads, right? But I don't think these ones are talked enough. I think these are so easy to wear for every day, for work, for everything. And there's all different duos. You can go from the grays, from the greens, from the pinks. And so I think these are also underrated. So yeah, honoring mention, but since the Clé de Peau are not on stock anymore, they were limited edition, I thought I should bring something up that you could get your hands on. So check them out. I know they're back in stock on the Chantecaille website. So where were we? Now we are at number 5. Not a favorite, but can't get rid of. This is gonna be a surprise because it's a very loved product. I actually got it in, I don't know if you're familiar with Beautylish. It's I guess a website where you order luxury makeup. And every year in January, which a video is coming up, they have like these mystery boxes, lucky boxes they call it. So you purchase a small or a large, and then it arrives with several products that is a lot more than what you pay for the box, but it's all surprise, right? So it's not, you can't choose, but it is kind of a gift surprise sort of idea. And I've been getting it every year because I love it, and because I gotten great products, so I think it's a great value. But also they always sell out, so you have to be on mark to get it. And this year they're a little delayed. They usually arrive a lot sooner. They haven't arrived. But this product was in that box, and I was so thrilled when I first got it because I know it's a favorite. But I just never got into it, and that is the Natasha Denona, the Camel Palette. I mean, look, it's brand new. I have a lot of quads. Brand new. I swatch it. It's supposed to be basic, nudes. It goes with everything. But for some reason, this colors, I don't know if it's camel or I don't know, because look, it has the brightening and the crease and the matte and whatever. I feel I look a little muddy, or that it brings me down. I'm sure I can make it work and probably combine it with other stuff. I just haven't pulled it out to do that, but I can't get rid of it because it's Natasha Denona, and because it's nudes, and because it's a camel, you know, palette. So it's like, no way, no way, no way. However, I don't know, maybe I'll pull it out. I'll do a video and see if I can come up with something, or fall in love with it through the video, through the camera. I don't know, but this is one of them. All right. Number 6, Fave collab. All right, this one was interesting because I am new at being a YouTuber, although not a watching YouTube, so it doesn't make sense to me. Maybe a bad memory, but favorite collab, I'm not even sure which products have been a collab or not, or maybe I just haven't been submerged enough and I hear about them. But I'll tell you one that I heard enough and I didn't order it, and now it's not even available. But I was very tempted, very close. I kept looking at it and I loved it. And I'll tell you why I didn't order it, and I just had to mention it. That one was from Mel Thompson. Now, Mel Thompson I follow and I watch, you know, how did she used to say, hello beauties? You know, of course I could never do it like she did, but because she bright out the room, but I miss her and I loved her, and she did a collab. Don't ask me, I don't remember with who. I think Sydney Grace, only because I wrote it down because I'm terrible on names. But it was called the Tiny Marvels palette, and she kept referring to a green kind of shade there, and I don't know if they're gonna bring it back. I think they should bring it back. I don't understand why it has to be discontinued or limited or whatever, but everybody said it was a great palette. I wish I had ordered it. The only reason I didn't was because my relationship with Mel Thompson, with her coloring, usually palettes that look great on her, I had ordered because of her, and they didn't look that great on me. They look great on my sister, which is also a light skin, but a little different, a more cool tone. And for some reason, what looked great on Mel didn't look great on me. They look okay, but not. And so when she came up with that palette, I just decided to wait and wait and wait, and I was debating and da-da-da-da, but then it was gone. So I guess that would be my favorite. Sorry I didn't make it that long, but I wanted to honor Mel Thompson and that she was one of my favorites, and that I kept being in the edge of ordering her collab. All right, so number 7, 2021 favorite eyeshadow. That's what I meant. So where is my 2021 favorite? Ah, I can't believe it. All right, so I'm gonna have to skip that for now because I can't find it. What did I do with it? 2021 favorite. All right, so we'll come back to that one. So didn't expect to love. Okay, had to be out of order because it's me. Didn't expect to love was this. It was the Chantecaille Pangolin, which is a lilac sachet. I just thought this was going to be too sparkly, too dark, too whatever. But it has a little lilac, and I really wanted to try one of their shades. Now I have several of this collection where it's an individual. They're expensive, so I was sort of like, oh, I don't know if I should get them, whatever. But I got one, and I got this one. And oh my God, did I love it. I love this color. I put it on, and it's a one and done, and it sparkles and it uplifts and it brings the lilac on, and I really, really love this color. And I actually just spoke, because I just did a video on the Bridgerton from Pat McGrath, and I spoke how the combination of some of those remind me a lot of this. So if you want to watch that video. But this is Didn't Expect to Love, and I did. I'm still wondering about that. Number 7. All right. So number 8. That was this. And number 9. Palette that sparks joy. That was kind of a difficult, because I immediately wanted to go to something pink and this, and but I thought, no, those will require me to be very joyful and preparing a set of mind to wear them. That would be sort of like the Pat McGrath Divine Rose or things like that if I wanted to go to the pinks. But this is the eyeshadow palette, brings me joy. So, I had to really think there for a second. And what I decided was the Tom 4, the Soleil Et Lune. First of all, it's white. That already brings me joy more than the black. And look at the colors. So the colors are, you have the brightening, of course, that I like. You have a little toupee that it could be very understated, but then you have this kind of copper peachy, which can bring out, it always uplifts in my view. And then you have a fun color, the green. So if you add the green, it really becomes very pastel-y, very lunch, very day, whatever. And so I don't necessarily love that, but it brings me joy. I mean, look how joyous it is, right? But then this ones can make it very basic or uplifting, or put me in a good mood, in a joyful, vitality, youthful sort of. So this one I will pull out for those occasions, and it brings me joy. So not very sparkly, but it does have some metallic or shine to them. But it's just subtle and nice, and of course, love it. All right. So I did 8, I did 9, 10. We have 2 left, and of course the 7. Newest palette in my collection. Yes, for sure. I just got this today, and that's what I'm wearing on my eyes. So Pat McGrath Bridgerton, and needless to say, I was surprised. I like it so much. I was gonna put it in the one that surprised, didn't expect to love. I was gonna put this, but since it was the newest palette in my collection, I thought, oh, great. So this is the newest palette in my collection. I like it quite a bit, and I think you can do a lot of things with it. It can be understated, it could be joyful, it could be, all these things really. Let's see how much I use it. All right, and 11, first palette used in 2022. So, here it is, of course. Okay, I found number 7. So the first palette used on 2022 was this one. I don't know if this one is still available, probably. This is the 627 Ombre in Dior. The reason I use this one, the first thing, is because it's very basics and very matte. And so, excuse my dog. Can we have any other interruptions today? So, So I use this one because it's very nice and easy, little bit here and there, and I like it because you can make it more orange, coral peachy. You have the brightening, you have the beige, look, this more coral reddish, and then the dark brown, but this one is very matte. So it's extremely basic, but with some color in it. So this one I use probably the first or the second. I just put something. So this is the one I use. And just an honorable mention, the first video I made for 2022, what was it? The first published was the Chanel, and it was Les Ombres Lumière Naturelle. Very basic. This greenish reminds me of the new palette from the La Comète. But the reason I started with this was because of that need of very going back to basic, you know, very back to just neutral. I mean, of course, look at the difference from the Dior. I know I'm cheating putting two, but it's in the same idea, right? So this is the first one I used, and this is the first video I made. So it was very basic, neutral, going back to let's just rest from all the partying, the Christmas and all of that. So ding, ding, ding. I found number 7, and it was right in front of me, of course. But I just thought it was the same. That's why I got confused, but it's not. It's a different one. So number 7, which was, ay Dios mío, 2021 favorite. Well, does that come into 2022? Well, I got it in 2021, I think. All right, so here I is, cloudism. That's what I call them, cloudism. This fogginess, confusion. All right, so of course had to be the new La Comète 747 Mediterranean new palette. Look, very neutrals. However, very neutrals, not in the browns, it's more in the golden greens, and it has a little bit of shimmer. It seems like that's where we're going. I mean, look at this, look at this. So this one, I guess 2021 favorite. Okay, does that count? Holy moly. Now it put me, is that cheating? All right, so I'll bring one more. Sorry. I know which one. I'll put 2021 favorite. Well, it was towards the end, but I just thought about it. Natasha Denona, Glam Palette. More in the neutrals. I think I redeemed myself since I spoke about the Camel and this. They have a very similar, but as I said, these are more brownish, muddy for me. These ones have a little more pink, red. These ones have, I don't know. I'll try it in a video, so you'll be the judge. I'll try actually compare all these 3, right? That one, this one, talking about neutrals. But there you have it. This will be my favorite 2021. Not that I have used it much, because I haven't, because I got this when I already had started the YouTube channel, so I haven't been able to try my usual. It's been all new reviews or older things or whatever. Anyhow, I better not keep talking because I'm getting myself in trouble. Thank you very much, and I hope you like it, and I hope now this makes me part of the beauty community. And am I like that either nerd or person that wants to get in and doesn't know how and is awkward? Yes, I think I'm that person. All right, well, it's called a newbie, so I'm a newbie, and I'm just here trying to fit in. All right. See, if I keep talking, I'm just gonna keep getting myself in trouble. Anyhow, if you're here with me at this point and you like what you see, please subscribe to my channel. Please ring the bell in the right-hand corner. Please comment below, thumbs up, all of those things that I'm still learning what they're for. But the most important, comment below, because I have figured that one out, and I love reading your comments, suggestions, requests, and learning from you, because you all have suggested products and suggested ways to apply them, and even suggested, hey, to that subscriber that said they missed that candle kind of cage sort of thing, there it is. Listen, And by the way, I have many different ones. Maybe I should change them around. But for now, I listen. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.